Hey, I'll be there in a minute. Just getting everything ready. Hope all is well with y'all. Let's turn off this music. Hey, how's it going, y'all? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, April 21st. Hope all is well with y'all. I am Gil. I am a podcast producer. And tomorrow, April 22nd, I will be having office hours at the Coast Base. It's going to be super amazing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a time where you'll be able to sit with me and I'll be able to help answer questions regarding podcast production, cameras, microphones, all that, everything content related. So I'll be able to help you if you have any questions about video editing. I'm going to be there. So I'm going to make sure how we're looking on Instagram. So Instagram, let me straighten up a little bit. I probably got to come this way. Oh, is it that way or this way? Probably got to go that way. Yeah, probably centered better. Yep, probably centered better if I go that way. No, I'm too far. I think I'm good right there. Yeah, I'm a lot better there. It's pretty good that nobody's on yet. That way I don't have to readjust myself. But it's been a great time. I actually got back from NAB late last week, probably a week before that, and I came back terribly sick. I was so sick to the point where I thought that, all right, this is the end for me. I was really bad. I was not in the best shape at all, physically, mentally. I just felt really, really sick. Um, and I'm better now. I'm a lot better now. My wife ended up getting super sick. We just left the house yesterday. We left the house for the first time together yesterday, and we went to go see Sinners in movies in the theaters. That's where you go see movies. It was really good. It was actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. It was probably the best movie I've seen in theaters recently. The last movie we saw in theaters was pretty bad. It was Marvel's, um, and it was pretty bad. But yeah, we're back in full effect, and I'm wanted to hop on live and just say hi and also talk about an event that I'm hosting tomorrow. I don't know, it's so soon. I'm having office hours at the Coast Base, and I'll be sharing a lot of my podcast production knowledge with people. It'll be from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So if you're in the Miami area, you want to stop by, and you can sit down with me for 25 minutes or 55 minutes, and it's up to you. And whatever topic or subject you might need help with, I'll be able to help you with that. But yeah, it's been it's been really fun. Past couple days just resting, and I mean like it's been really fun to just literally just do absolutely nothing with my wife. I mostly just we mostly just rested. Um, in bed, sweating, taking a shower, then sweating again, then taking a shower. It was just nonstop. Didn't really have much of an appetite. I couldn't necessarily eat anything. I couldn't stomach anything. So I feel like I lost some weight, which was not the goal, but hey, I'll take whatever I can get, right? But so far, it's been great, and got sick because of going to NAB and being around 60 plus thousand people. Obviously, that'll do it, right? Um, yeah, so I'm just really, really happy that I actually got to experience NAB. Definitely won't be the first time. I feel like I got the bug the first time. As far as the bug, literally, the joy and peace and happiness from there, but also the bug, as in, I got sick, and I feel like I probably won't get sick again. I'll definitely be ready. Um, the next time I go there, I'm not going to be as touchy feely as I was. I mean, I was saying hi to everybody, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of other creators that I've known because I'm in different creator communities. Just seeing those people for the first time. So next time, I know for sure I'm not gonna get sick, for sure, 100%. But all in all, it was a great experience. I learned a lot. I had made a TikTok video about it, and there was a lot of things that happened where I was around a lot of different creators, and they knew me. And I was like, oh shoot, that's pretty cool. They know me, and they didn't know me because I have 1,300 subscribers. Because trust me, nobody's nobody necessarily, like, I'm not big, right? But there was this two or three creators who knew me because I was in conversations. I was a part of other people's communities, showing up in live chats, showing up in just showing up in people's discords, showing up in people's live streams, showing up in people's videos in the comments, replying to other people. So when they saw me, hey, Gil, and they said Gil, I was like, that's awesome. They didn't say, hey, you, the guy, hey, what's up, Guile? No, they've heard me. They are subscribed to my YouTube channel. They know me because of another creator, and I'm in another creator's social media and all that stuff. And it just was so cool that me just being me, being extremely curious and excited about whatever the case is, that made the person recognize me. Like I'm in somebody's frontal lobe. They knew my name, and it just was like, oh shoot, that was shocking. I had no idea you knew who I was. And that's probably like one of the biggest takeaway of NAB for me, was just showing up, being in the room. And it's not just like making a super popular video. It was, hey, just show up for people. Somebody's having a video or a project, watch it, comment, be honest, share it. I don't know. There's like so many different. Uh, Yo, what's up, Marshall? Oh yeah, man. I pray all is well with you too. Appreciate it, man. Um, really wish I saw you at NAB. Yeah, man. Hope all is well with you, your wife, your family. We're good over here. Just came back from NAB and got super super freaking sick. But I wouldn't say it was worth it. But I got super super sick, terribly sick. Um, but yeah, I just was talking about how you're just showing up at NAB, showing up to Podfest, showing up anywhere, and being recognized, even by people like you, other creators, Doc Rock, and just being a part of the conversation. And that was probably like the best thing, the biggest takeaway for me when I went to NAB. When I go to any convention, it's just, oh, you're that guy who did that thing with that person. I've seen you before. That's what's important for me. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. I'm trying. Like today is my first day back. Really, just getting up. Yesterday, me and my wife went to go see the movie Sinners. That was our first time actually out together for the first time in a long time. Um, I feel like we've been sick for like 2 weeks, just trying to recover. But we're pretty much back in full effect. Um, Definitely, this won't be the last NAB that I go to. I'm super excited. Like I feel like I got the bug. Like I'm like ready to just go back to do another one. What up, Mitch? Yo, I met Mitch there. I met Mitch at NAB. Again, just being in the room, uh, seeing another dude, another creator. Uh, hopefully you didn't get sick. Let me know, Mitch. Did you get sick at NAB or from NAB? Because I sure as hell did, man. Um, Mitch is a cool dude. Shoots a lot of commercial work. Check him out. He has the C70, the Canon C70, my favorite camera, favorite Canon camera. Like that's like the only Canon camera that I ever want. And I'm not even a Canon guy. I'm a Sony guy. I'm a Sony guy, really Nikon guy. But I love the C70. Nope. Yeah, I got sick, bro. I got sick for like a solid 2.5 weeks, probably. Like I was just bad. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said the Canon C70 is my favorite. I would say favorite cinema camera. The Canon C70 is my favorite cinema camera. And my guy Mitch, he shoots a lot of commercial work. Dope guy, good, dope cinematographer. But yeah, I love the Canon C7. That's like the only Canon camera that I would ever buy. Like ever Canon C7. Like that's the only. I just love the way it looks. I love its utility. I love everything about that camera. Always have, always will. Appreciate it, bro. Um, like it's I'm feeling a lot better. The best cinema camera for the price, for sure. The best cinema camera for the price, 100%. I know a lot of people who own it. My friend down here in South Florida, Christina, she shoots a lot of work with it. I believe she shot the podcast that she produced, I Am Athlete. I believe she shoots the Pivot with it as well. Like it's a great camera for the price, in that price range for sure. I just love the ergonomics of it. I just love the utility. I just love the look. Like it has like I know people talk about Canon's look. The C70 has this really rich look, just as good as the Canon C20. That's like another cinema camera that I really like. But yeah, I guess we're got some folks here. Let me know if y'all have any questions. This is a live Q&A slash webinar where I just kind of wanted to talk to the folks and just share some thoughts and ideas about NAB. The light right here is a light that I got from NAB. I will be making a video on it. It is a first of its kind video light. It is an umbrella light. And I know you're like, okay, an umbrella light. They have tons of lights like that, but it has LED strips within the umbrella, so there's no what do you call like a chip or a bulb. It's literally just a bunch of light strips, and it is 100 watts, super bright. And I'm using it. I have my desk set up back there, so I'll be using that. I'll be coming out with the video shortly. It's DGO sensor. What brand are you using for podcasts and live streaming? Oh yeah, the DGO sensor. So right now I'm using a Sony A7 IV for this shot here with a 45 millimeter Viltrox lens f2.5. I like it. It's great. I have a Godox 150 watt light directly in front of me. I have the light right here, which is 100 watts, and there's another light above that, which is 125 watts. So there's about like 3 lights in here, well, 4. And I like it. I love this setup. The setup is pretty simple. Um, I love the look of the Sony. I mean, I'm shooting at a flat picture profile here, and I'm running it into Ecamm. In Ecamm, I'm able to actually do a little bit of like tweaking. Um, hey Kim, how are you? Hope all is well. Long time no see. But yeah, I really love the look of the A7 IV. To me, it looks pretty decent. I have no picture profile running. It's on PP off. I really want to start shooting in S-Log, and then do some little light work, light editing. I think the last couple of videos that I had put out, actually the video of NAB, I shot it in S-Log, and I was like, I just want to start editing a little bit more, and editing S-Log, color grading, and getting into that bag. But I haven't done that yet. And most of my videos that I shoot for YouTube, a lot of them are just live. A lot of them are just live where I'm just talking to y'all in front of the camera, and then I'm throwing it into Ecamm. Oh no, I'm not using an ATEM. I'm not using an ATEM, but I am using something similar. It's a 4K capture card. It's called the Rode Streamer X. So this is the Rode Streamer X. As you can tell, there is an XLR, right here, XLR cable, and then HDMI cable. Let me take my picture out of there so you could probably see it better. So this is a XLR and HDMI input. Mitch, this will definitely be something that I would highly recommend you look into. They don't make it anymore. That's the funny part. I have a video that I've made about maybe a couple months ago about the Rode Streamer X. And the issue with me coming out with the video is that it has so much problems. Like Laron, broken traditions. L, hey L, what's going on? Hope all is well with you. Yeah, Mitch, it's pretty dope. The Rode Streamer X, it does look good. And broken traditions, he has a bone to pick with it. And the issue is that it is so flaky. The Rode Streamer X is so like, it's hit or miss for some people. And right now, if I'm not mistaken, Broken Traditions ended up buying a new MacBook M4 and it didn't work. Didn't the Rode fix a lot of the issues with the Streamer X? Let's see here. I just got a new board that I'm loving. Can even use Osmo Pocket 3. Yeah, I mean, the Rode Streamer X is pretty good for that. It's only one HDMI. Ooh, sounds like they didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't. Agreeable Gray Area podcast, L's podcast. Y'all should definitely check it out. I'm actually on, shameless plug, I'm actually on one of the latest episodes. It's pretty dope. So if you want to see me before I was sick, check that podcast out. It's super fun. I talk about toxic masculinity and how the manosphere and stoicism almost caused me to get a divorce. So if that interests you, go check out that podcast. It's pretty dope. But yeah, Broken Tradition. Okay, yes, he's M4. I was like, am I misremembering it? Works on M1, but not the M4, not his N4. So he bought the Rode Streamer X under my advice. I told him to get it. It works phenomenally for me. On my on my Mac M3, he bought an M4, brand spanking new one, and it didn't work. And it was kind of obviously frustrating because you buy this new computer because it's better and faster, and then it doesn't work. That's frustrating. I would be super pissed. And I too myself have had random issues with the Rode Streamer X where I'm producing content for clients. Like I'm being paid to go somewhere to do something, and the Rode Streamer X just stops working for some odd reason. Like it's super annoying. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I love the Osmo Pocket 3. I don't have one, but I think it's a phenomenal camera. I think the next time I go to NAB or any convention, that's probably the camera that I'll use. I forgot you told me to buy the Streamer X. You owe me. Hey, it wasn't me. It was another guy. That wasn't me. It was somebody else. Somebody else told me to tell you to you gotta holler at them, bro. It wasn't me. I might check out that podcast episode. The Manosphere is, whoo boy, yeah. The podcast is not necessarily all about the Manosphere. It's mostly about just my experience, being told, as a man, you got to do this, you got to do that, and all that other crap, and me just blindly doing way too much and almost losing everything, literally. I think the Camlink and the Elgato Wavelink. I have the Camlink and the Elgato Wavelink, but I'd love an all-in-one solution. I really hope they come up with a really good solution, because I have the ATEM, right? I have the ATEM right here, and it's great. It works, but it's 1080p, which is fine, right? The Camlink 4K is phenomenal because it's 4K, but it's a dongle, and you have to get another source for audio. The ATEM does have an option to plug in your microphone, but the preamps on the ATEM Mini, as you all know, suck. So that's where the Rode Streamer X comes into play. And for this setup right here, however it is, it works for me. And I can't promise you that it will work for you. I can't. Elgato Wave XLR. Okay, yeah. Elgato Wave XLR. I need to remind myself what that is. Elgato Wave XLR. Okay, so if they had like a solution like the Streamer X, I think that would be great. I think that would be like a super dope option, where it's HDMI and XLR, and it has all of those cool Elgato buttons. I think that would be phenomenal. Like I would hop on that, because I really love how Elgato kind of integrates with Ecamm. Like I'm using the Stream Deck right here. I have a Stream Deck XL that Elgato kindly sent to me, and I have the Elgato pedal that I bought myself. I have the Elgato prompter that I'm using to see you beautiful comments and myself. And I like Elgato, how it works with everything. So I really wish they would come out with just a solo one camera, one microphone, one HDMI, one XLR input device that is comparable to the Rode Streamer X, and that has HDMI. I don't need a lot of extra bells and whistles. I just need one HDMI. That's it. That allows you to shoot 4K. Is the Rode Streamer X kind of like the Rodecaster Pro 2 when it first came out, where it would stop? No. I think what the issue with the Rode Streamer X is that it does a lot. Like it's taking an HDMI signal and that is 4K, processing it, and it has a lot of dope preamps, and I think it's just doing a lot. It's super powerful. The Rodecaster Pro 2 did have its issues when it first was released. Like I bought the first batch, like before it was even like officially, launched to the public. I got mine like a day early, like before it was like officially available. And I had my issue with that. I believe you were there when I was at a client shoot producing a podcast, and the Rodecaster Pro 2, brand spanking new out the box, didn't work. So a lot of times I feel like some issues could be fixed with firmware updates. I have updated my Rode Streamer X firmware. I like to keep it updated. I don't necessarily do anything wrong, and Broken Traditions he actually had a brand spanking new one, and it worked greatly. It worked great with his M1 MacBook Pro. Then he obviously, as we do, we upgrade our computers because there's something better. And he upgraded to an M4, and it didn't work. It was very obviously a frustrating scenario to find yourself in, where you're buying a computer so you can work better, and your computer doesn't work. Incredibly frustrating. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Gil, two questions. First, did you hear about the Pope? Second, do you have a gas mask? Mr. Beast fan. I have no idea what you're talking about. We're here. I'm just gonna ban you. Yeah, that was crazy. I read that out loud too, and I'm like, okay. But yeah, like I was saying before, most people. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That was weird. Okay, I think you should ignore that guy. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm going to. That was random. Um, but yeah, I think the Rode Streamer X is a great device, and I believe Rode hopefully might be coming out with something like a successor. Like, I love the Rode Streamer X. I love the way it looks. It's compact. It's small. I don't mind that it doesn't have a screen, right? But his question is still on the screen. Is it? Oh my God, Gil, you freaking special. I banned him and then I left it on the screen. I'm still sick, y'all. Forgive me. Okay. Just going to ignore some of these people here. Um, a friend told me, yeah, okay, but I really hope that Rode does come out with something soon, and it's not. I know I was talking to my wife about this, and she's like, "We can't be consumers and just consume new stuff that comes out and just buy just to buy it." But I'm like, listen, it's just going to make my life so much easier. Like, I went to a B&H. I went to NAB, and it had a B&H um, a booth, and they had the Rodecaster Video, which is, I'm pretty sure y'all know the Rode's video switcher has four HDMI and five XLR, no, four XLR. So you could take four microphones. You could connect no, I'm sorry, two XLR and four HDMI. So four cameras and two microphones. It's phenomenal. It's so dope. It's amazing. It has a little tiny screen on there. It enables you to produce podcasts at a high level. And I really, really want it. For the price, I think it's like, the comment reminds me of the dead internet theory. You know how, yes, tell me, I know about the dead internet theory. But just kind of crazy. That was just a random thing. Like those are like two random comments. Like uh, the dude passed today, and then something about mask. It's kind of scary. What were we talking about? I know, right? About the gas mask. Did he? Yeah, that was, it was just a weird question, but well, let me know if y'all have any more questions in regards to um cameras, microphones, the end of the world. Oh man, like I was thinking about, like when I went to NAB, I was like, wow, this is like 60 plus thousand people. This is insane. Like, there is question. What was your favorite part about NAB? My favorite, great question. My favorite part of NAB, um, I think is like twofold. Like meeting Tom Buck for the first time. Like, just that was probably the highlight. Like, my wife was like, "Hey, so you met Tom Buck?" It's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Are you ready to go come home now?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I met him on day one, and I wanted to like continue the whole NAB experience. So I stayed there for the duration of the event. So I think it was meeting Tom Buck for the first time, talking to him, chilling with him, vibing with him, and then obviously meeting a bunch of other people and networking and just having actual conversations. I guess we could probably do this. I could tell you how I snuck into an Adobe party, and I snuck into the B&H photo party that I was not invited to. It was like, obviously big YouTubers only, or brands or whoever. The first party, I met with this YouTuber at the door. I think it was like day 1 or day 2. Kofi. I didn't want to say his name, but I'll say his name. Kofi. He's a big time video YouTuber. Let me see your second question here. Did you get to do anything else in Vegas while you were there? Okay, so I'll get to the party. So that's answering your question number 2. So, hey, what's up, man? Hope all is well. So I got to meet Kofi, he's a big time, YouTuber here and on YouTube. He's from Canada. I think he's from Ghana, right? I think he's from Ghana. And he basically was outside the door, and I was like, hey, man, nice to meet you. And he's like, you look familiar. And I was like, yeah, we have lots of conversations about the Naruto manga and anime on Twitter and on Threads, I think. So he's like, oh, your face does look familiar. Okay, yeah, I remember you. I was like, yeah, it's awesome. He's like, cool. So we started talking, and I said something. I don't remember what we were talking about, but cameras, obviously. And he's like, oh, this is your first NAB? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, let me tell you, when you go to NAB, the thing that you want to figure out is where's the food? Where's the free food? And apparently there's a party, there's an Adobe party. And he's like, it's an invite only, but I have a link. All I have to do is send it to you and you just sign up. So he texted me the link via Instagram, and I registered right away. And I Ubered to the event, got into this special Adobe event. I love Adobe. I use Photoshop all the time, Lightroom, all that for my business. So it was great to see bigger YouTubers, not bigger, but Kofi's amazing, but there were like so many other amazing YouTubers that I love and respect there. And it was dope. I was not supposed to be there. I was not supposed to be there. I just went there for the food and just takes pictures and selfies, and that was fun. So the second party, I believe it was the last night, and it was one of those events where it's like, okay, you're not getting in via an email. You're not getting in via an RSVP. The only way you get in is if you are on the list and if you have a black band. I have the black band in my bedroom, and I basically got early in line, hoping to like talk to the bouncer. Hey, what's up? I'm supposed to be there with so and so. I'm here early. And they're like, where's your band? And I'm like, okay, I don't have a band. And they're like, nah, man, you need a band to be on the list. This party's already at capacity. So I'm like, shoot, I see this Chinese woman. She has like 2 black bands. I wanted to ask her like, hey, can I get a band? But she doesn't speak English and I don't want to cause a scene. So I walk around the entire hotel. We're at the Marquee Hotel in in Vegas. And I'm basically just seeing everybody, hey, are you going to the party? No, I'm not going to the party, but I'm giving this band to somebody. And it was just that song and dance. I'm not going, but I'm giving this to somebody. Oh, I just left. I'll be back. And I'm like, I meet this one black guy, and I was like, hey man, are you going to the party? I really need that black band. He's like, no, I don't. But hey, hold on. And he shouted this YouTuber's name, this pretty famous YouTuber, shouted his name. Yo, you got an extra one? This guy wants one. And I'm like, this YouTuber who I respect, I'm just looking at him like, oh my God. And he digs in his pocket, gives me his black band, and he said, just come with me and act like you're with me. And I walk in right with them, and then one of the bouncers sees me. Hey, what are you doing here? And the guy's like, no, he's with us. Walk into the party, walk into the elevator, and I'm just like, there's a line to the elevator. Step down. There's another line to even get in. I get in and it's just this massive place, and I see Brittany, who's this phenomenal YouTuber, cinematographer. She's done videos for the Woman King. I met YC Imaging, black YouTuber who does videos about music videos. I see Terry Warfield. I'm seeing a lot of these black creatives, black YouTubers that I just, oh my gosh, I had no idea they were here. I saw them on Instagram, but I thought they left already. And it was just so many. And then in the middle there, I see Tom Buck with a bunch of different people. And I'm like, he's like, hey, you made it. And I'm like, yeah, I made it. And it was just insane. And then at the party, I actually met one of the biggest people for B&H. His name, I don't want to say his name, but he's a big shot. And he looked at me and said, Gil. And I'm like, oh, I don't even know who you are. And everybody's like, he's the reason why we're all here. Like literally, he made our career. And the guy gave me his card, gave me his number and all that. And I'm just sitting there like, wow, I literally bulldozed my way in here. And then the party was just amazing. Free food, drinks. It was just, that was probably the best thing ever. Like, it was just insane. And obviously, I know at that moment that I got sick because there was this one pretty big YouTuber that was just in my face. And I was happy that he was in my face. But he was just in my face and would not get out of my face. And he just kept talking and then saliva. And I'm just like, I'm going to get sick. And I ended up getting sick for like 2.5 weeks. But yeah, it was great. The Adobe party was cool. But I think the B&H party was 20 times better. It was, you're on a rooftop. They're giving out free cigars. They have everything that you could ever want there. Just, there's a pool. It was insane. It was probably the coolest thing I have ever seen. One of the coolest thing I've ever seen. My wife is pretty cool. Yeah, it was freaking awesome. It was such a great time. Not even kidding. It was amazing. It felt like a sitcom. It felt like I was in a show. B&H does a lot of stuff for creators, especially through the YouTube. Yes. And met this guy. He was basically one of the people that I was like, I had no idea who this guy was, but he knew who I was. He's like, I know you. I've seen you before. I see you all the time. I hear your stuff all the time. And I'm like, oh, wow. I had no idea. So you never know who's watching. You never know who's on the live stream and then your name pops up in the comments or somebody says your name and the person's like, oh, I've seen Kim before. Kim's been on Gil's live stream or whatever the case is. It's just pretty dope. Hey, what's going on, bro? Hope all is well, man. Yeah, we got to connect soon. But yeah, it was a great time. It was I think every YouTuber creator should definitely go because you meet other people that you've seen on the screen. Go ahead now, Gil. Yes, I'm serious. I feel like every YouTuber or creator should definitely go. Oh yeah, most definitely. I think every YouTuber creator should definitely go to an event like that. Not just NAB, but just any other event where there are other creators, because we get to collaborate, get to connect in person, like on screen, like DMing. Yeah, that's cool. You know, phone call is even greater. Like even texting, phone call, that's good too. But like, it's nothing like that in person. Like you see the person, you know, they're bringing their camera gear and you're like, oh, what did you bring? And I brought this. Well, I brought that too. Hey, I got a video idea. Let's do a video idea together. Like that's next year when I go, because I'm definitely going, like I'm going every year after this. Next year when I go, I'm definitely coming out there with a plan and doing something with a creator, like doing something. This year, I'm kind of happy I went by myself because I really want to just experience it. But now that I've experienced it, I really want to go there with a plan and shoot something. I told myself next year I'm going to one of the creator conferences / events. I'd love to go to an Ecamm one, but NAB is much easier for me. Yeah, I think NAB would probably be a lot easier. I believe since I believe you're on that side of the world anyway. Um, what's coming up next? That's a good question. I think Podfest, but that's like a podcast event. No, is it Podfest? I think it's Podfest. Um, no, it's another event. I gotta look it up. But the next event, I'm for sure going. And I think Kim, I want to go to the next Ecamm event. Um, when is the next? I think it's Podfest, Pod Expo, I believe it's called Pod Expo. I think that is in. When is that one? That one is. Oh, that one's next year. So I don't know when the next one is because I went to the one earlier this year. Wow, Gil, you went to the one this year already. But yeah, I don't know. The next event, I'm gonna try to figure it out. Mark, here we go. Empowered podcasting. That's what I was trying to think. Empowered podcasting. That's the event that I'm literally thinking about. That one is in September. Um, yes, that one is in September. What's up, Mark? Hope all is well with you. Um, VidCon is coming up, but that's one that was way too big for me. When is VidCon? So VidCon 2025, that would be in California? Huh. I don't know. I don't know if I'll make it to that one. Um, oh, the guys, a lot of big names are gonna be there. How much are the tickets? Oh, that one's like coming up fast. That one's in June. That one's like right down the street. The next event in Miami, I'm not sure. But I definitely will let you know. Empowered Podcasting is in Charlotte, North Carolina. So that one's a really dope event. I actually spoke at the one last year. Let me see. 26th to the 28th. What day is that? Hey, what's going on, man? Hope all is well with you. VidCon. VidCon is a big one. All the big YouTubers go. Yeah, I've always kind of wanted to go to VidCon, especially with Casey Neistat back in the day. But I don't know. Maybe not this year. Huh. I probably would be able to make. Um, I probably could make Empowered Podcasting. It's the 26th to the 28th. That is actually perfect. Oh yeah. Um, I'm going to talk to the wife first. Um, and let her know because those days are actually pretty perfect. Because I'm completely off those 3 days. From what I can tell, I think, depending if my schedule doesn't change, but those 3 days, if my schedule doesn't change, I'm completely available. But yeah, September, because right now my schedule is so weird. I'm off every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and the 26th is a freaking Sunday. But I'll have to get that Saturday off, obviously, to fly there if I want to be there for the 3 days. But yeah, those days work. But I gotta talk to the figure out if there is any other thing. No, that's September. Am I looking at the wrong date? I sure am. I sure was looking at the wrong date. I was looking at freaking November. So I definitely will probably only be able to make it for that Sunday. I just probably get those days off. Yeah, but yeah. Let me know if y'all have any more Q&As about any events, NAB cameras, microphones. I think we had a crazy guy on earlier talking about something weird. I don't know what the heck that was all about, but yeah, NAB was great. I feel like just any event really, like empowered podcasting, um, Mark's event, Mark's podcast conference. I think that's uh, when is your next hosted event? Oh, I'm glad you asked. My next hosting event is tomorrow. I have an event tomorrow. Um, Let me see. I have an event tomorrow in Miami. I'm going to be having office hours where I'll be able to sit down with anyone. So if you're in the Miami area and you want to sit down with me for 25 minutes or an hour, we can do so. I'll be available from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it's literally tomorrow. So if you want to support, check me out. Um, have some time with me, go to cospace.com. Welcome to cospace.com and go to the events tab, and you should see my event April 22nd, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., where I will be helping you in whatever thing you might need for podcast production, video production, setting up your podcast. So yeah, that's my next hosted event. So that's funny that you asked that. Hopefully you're in the Miami area and you can come to CoSpace and we can work something out. So that's a great question. Let me actually hit you up too. Let's see here. What's your WISME? So hopefully you're in the Miami area and you'll be able to take advantage and just go to cospace.com. Actually, let me actually log into my profile and DM you real quick. So I just sent you a DM. Check it out. Sending it to you now. One-on-one. I meant one-on-one. Boom. Sent. So yeah, that's the next event that I'm hosting, and it'll be in Miami. So that's tomorrow. So definitely check it out. I sent you a DM. Hopefully we can work something out. And hopefully I get to come to Charlotte, North Carolina, and actually speak at Empowered Podcasting, because last year was actually a blast to just speak to so many people about podcast production, about cameras, microphones, and it was just so cool. Like, now, I'll tell you, anytime you can go to a conference, go to an event, and then connect with somebody else about something that you're extremely passionate about, I say do it. I say jump to the chance, because you just never know. It's extremely inspiring. It's I would say groundbreaking, but it's just eye opening that there's so many people who are so enthusiastic about the same thing you are enthusiastic about. And sometimes it could be very lonely in this creator world where you're like, okay, nobody else cares about what I care about, or nobody else has an interest in this stuff. But then when you go to a conference and you see thousands of people who are here for the same reason you are here or more, you're like, whoa. So I definitely recommend going to a conference, going to an event, and yeah, it's just great. Kim says, I absolutely love Vegas, so I'm going to go to NAB next year. So see you then. Yes, it's so dope. And thing about NAB is that it's free. All you do is, obviously it's free in the sense of you can walk in the exhibit for free. Um, there's so many podcasts and events. Like, I'll tell you what happened with me. Months before I even bought my plane ticket, I just searched on Reddit NAB free tickets 2025, and I found a coupon code, and then it was a free exhibit pass. So instead of you paying $200+ for an exhibit pass to walk around the exhibit, you use this coupon code and you get it in for free. I'm telling you, free. Last year, the only reason why I knew about that, they have that stuff, because last year Tom Buck and Heather, they had their podcast, The Couples Table, and they were like, hey, we're giving away free exhibit passes for people. And they were giving it away for free. Just use the code like Heather or Tom or something like that. And I was like, oh, so they give away free exhibit passes. Okay, cool. So then I went on Reddit, maybe in freaking January. I was like, 2025 NAB pass, and I found a coupon code, and I got the ticket and I printed it out. Yes, free 99, free. And I walked there the entire event for free. Multiple people did. It's just a thing. Like, you don't have to pay for the exhibit pass. Some people do, but you don't have to. I'm actually going to a conference tomorrow. It's for email marketing for my full-time job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to meet a lot of like-minded people. I'm pretty sure you're going to meet a lot of like dope folks who share the same interests you have, and probably would like to be on your podcast. Probably who would like to share some wisdom, some tribal knowledge. I think it's important. I think it's super important for us to like collaborate and find like-minded people. I'm headed to Baltimore. I've never been, but I'm super excited. Yeah, hopefully get to have fun. I mean, I think it's pretty dope. I've never been to. Have I been to Baltimore? No, I haven't been to Baltimore. But I think it's super dope just to go outside of your element, meet people. They're outside of their element as well. They're somewhere else. They're at a conference, and they're hoping to meet somebody, to collaborate, network. A lot of brands go there to like give people stuff. Like, Kim, there's this light that I got from this company called Nice Photo. The funny thing is, you had posted something recently. They're like, you said, I'm not going to pay for something from a brand. I'm not going to buy something from a brand and have the brand bully me to make a video. They tried that. They tried that crap with me. They're like, oh, like they wanted me to make a video for us. And I was like, give me a light. I'll make a video, but just give me the light. So they gave me a light. No, I've actually bought a light. I bought two. So I bought the light that's right up there. It's I don't know how big that light is. Probably like a 30-inch soft umbrella light. And also bought this. This is an inflatable light. Like it's inflatable. So I bought both of them, and I got it connected for USB-C. So I bought both of them, and I saw your comment, and you were like, there's no way. There we go. Look at that. It's inflatable, so I have to like inflate it or whatever. But I saw your comment, and it resonated with me. Let's see. Some seafoods in Baltimore, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully the weather's good. Nice photo. But yeah, they're nice. Oh, I saw your story on that. So they basically wanted me to make a video for them, and like I was like, yeah, give me the good light. I'll make a video. And they're like, no, we won't give it to you. And I was like, all right, cool. And I'll buy the light. and I'll make the video on my terms. So, okay, make the video good. It's like, you're not going to tell me what to do in the video. You had your chance to give me the light, and now I'm going to actually pay for 2 lights. I bought 2. I bought the inflatable one. I bought the big one in the back. Those are like the only 2 purchases I've made at NAB, and I'm going to make a video on it. And I feel like these lights are pretty dope. But I really wish they would have gave me a light for free so I could make a video on it. But yeah, brands will definitely try you. Like, there are so many people. It's funny. I used their ignorance a little bit. Like, a lot of brands gave me a lot of respect because they thought that I was Justin Porter, the big bald dude with the beard who does wedding videography, wedding film making, I should say. So he was roaming around. Then me and him were in a few booths together. So then when he would leave, people would continue talking to me, and I'm like, no, I'm not him. I'm not him. I'm not Justin Porter. And they're like, no, you Justin Porter. I'm like, I'm not Justin Porter. Sorry. Listen, man, these brands are getting wild. So the people from Nice Photo were like, they want me to not only buy the light, but make a particular type of video. They wanted me to like make a reel. So I made a reel, and before I even bought the light, I was like, I'm going to buy this. But here's what this light does. And they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And they thought I was Justin Porter. Like, oh, you're not Justin Porter. Like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, okay, well, you have to buy the light. I was like, okay, I'll buy it. You're not going to give it to me. So I bought 2. I bought the inflatable one and the one in the back. And I do plan on making a video because I feel like it's something pretty dope. I feel like a lot of people will definitely make use of it simply because it's a lot lighter. And if you're still watching, it's pretty freaking dope because instead of you having that heavy, bulky Godox SL60W, you have something lighter. And Kim, actually, the light in the back is bright for sure. Okay, I'll show y'all. So let me get back there and show y'all what's the magicness of that light. All right, so here we are. As you can tell, it's LED strips instead of a bulb. Yeah, so it's LED strips, which makes it a lot better. Back. All right, let's see here. Let me get back to the camera. All right. Let's see. So hopefully y'all got that. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Right? I like to play that off. I would have just lied and I know, no, I can't. I can't do that. And the guy was there, like Justin Porter. He was there, like circling back and forth, and me and him, we got really cool, especially at a couple of the parties that we would bump into each other. So the brand wanted to give him the light. He has like, I don't know how many followers or subscribers. He has like over 1 million probably. I don't know. Super popular. Lively dude. He had like a whole entourage with him. I was just me. It was just me and my laptop bag. So they immediately thought I was him because of the beard, and they're like, something's off. But yeah, that light is pretty dope. And the brightness is like, it's 100. So it is, I can't do math. What's 60 minus 100? So it is 40 times brighter than your light. So 40 times, I can't do math. I suck. It's 100 watts. Your light is 60. And that is a lot lighter in sense of like, it doesn't need, it's all one thing. Instead of it being a box, there's no box. The box is on the ground. Should have showed that. but it's literally just the umbrella by itself, and the what do you call that? The light or the power itself is not connected. It's like it's on the ground. It's in a box on the floor, so it's a lot lighter. So it's super dope. I'm gonna make a video on it. Um, I think it's pretty cool. It doesn't make any noise. There's no fan. It's quiet. It's super clean. The lighting is really good, and I like it. I like it for what it is. This light is, I think it's a 20 watt. Yes, 20. This one is 20 watts. The inflatable light, that one is 20 watts. I like it because it's a tube, so it kind of it's a little bit, yeah, it's pretty nice, and it plugs in via USB-C, so you can plug it into. I didn't try it my phone, but let's see if that works. If you could plug it into your phone and see if that, yeah, it plugs. Yeah, it powers. I can plug it into my phone and it works. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. You could, if you have your phone with you, you can power this light. That's pretty awesome. But I think with the computer or any other device, you probably get a little bit more output for sure. No, it's the same amount, probably. I don't know. Yeah, just about the same amount. It's pretty cool. So I got 2 lights from Nice Photo. Definitely gonna be making a video on each of those lights. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like the light in the back. Um, that's the light that's causing that light right here. Wait. That that rim light right there. That it's causing that. It's pretty cool. So I like it. I like the look that it's giving me. Um, and you can kind of nail it to the wall instead of getting exactly. I would say nail. Yeah, I guess you can. So right now I have it attached to a baby pin. I have a baby pin on my wall, and that's how it's holding up. So with the auto pull, you have that because the light is a lot heavier, and you have the lantern, which is not heavy, but it adds a little bit of weight. So you have to have a lot of stuff to hold that thing together. That light is lighter. Like it's super lightweight. And it's not available yet, but it definitely will be available soon. And I got, that's 100 watts, and they make a little bit brighter light, like a 200 watt. I really wanted that one, but they wouldn't sell me that one. I guess they wanted to give that away to Justin Porter or another YouTuber. I was like, I'll pay for it. They're like, no. And I got a really good deal. I think I got a really good deal. The thing about NAB, I'll give y'all a tip. If y'all want to buy anything at NAB, wait till the last day. Wait to the very last day, because a lot of these companies are from China, from Singapore. They don't want to travel back with some of these stuff. They're trying to like eliminate as much weight as possible. So the key is keep coming back to the booth, make your face known, even if it looks like Justin Porter, and show up and say, hey, I want to buy this. And then have them give you a price. So first day, second day, have them give you a price. And then on the last day, if they give you a price a little bit higher, which they will, like they told me for the light right there, I'd pay $200 on the second day. But on the first day, one of the men told me I could pay $150. So then I went on the last day. I was like, the guy told me $150, and this is the last day. So I'll tell you how much I paid. I paid $100 for that light, and I paid $10 for this. No, it was $100. So 120 for this light, and I paid $10 for this light. So not a lot of money at all. Like you just have to like haggle and be patient. Yep, wait until the last day. Same thing you got to do with anime cons. Yeah, like they they were basically trying to rip me. And there were a bunch of other camera companies, like a lot of lenses that I really wanted, but I knew my wife would definitely kill me if I bought a cinema lens. Um, there was one flash that I bought. Um, hey, what's going on, man? Hope all is well. There was one flash from Viltrox that has not been released yet that I really want, and it was the only copy. I took some amazing photos with it. It's like a retro flash. They would not sell it to me, and I told them, dude, I will literally give you a U.S. passport. I need this light. I need this flash, and they just wouldn't give it to me. And I was like, whatever it takes, I'll buy it. I even came on the last day. They're like, we can't sell you this because this is the only copy in the U.S. and the light hasn't even come out yet. Like, I can't even make a video on it. Like, I was like, I'm going to film a video. Like, you can film it, but just don't come out with anything because the light is not available yet. There were even some lenses that were there that they said, hey, we can't let you make a video on because these lenses aren't out. Like, they aren't out to the market. I thought it was pretty cool. They had a lens where you could like put a digital image or photo of something. Um, like one of the guys had a photo of him and his wife. So every time the camera turned on, like for 2 seconds or 3 seconds, it would be a photo of him and his wife. I thought it was pretty cool. Somebody could probably use it for their business as their brand logo or something like that, or like a positive message. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. But definitely the next time I'm going to NAB, I'm bringing cash money. I'm bringing cash because there are going to be a lot of microphones, a lot of equipment that I definitely want. And I knew that since this was my first NAB, I'd want to buy some more stuff. And I could have. I bought some shirts. I bought some little knick-knack stuff for for the house for me and my wife to enjoy. But as far as equipment, I wanted to buy something that I knew that I could use and make my life easier. So I bought the light that's right there. It's 100 watts. It's pretty bright. And a lot of times I'm shooting in outdoor environments. I don't want to keep carrying a big light, heavy light, and all the other crap. I wanted something super simple and lightweight. And that solved the problem for me. And then I even got this here. So so technically I have a 120 watt light equivalent with those two, and I didn't spend that much money on them. So that was my goal. Like, I don't want to keep bringing my 150 watt light or my 120 watt light in the back and bringing them everywhere. So how can I make my setup simpler and better? So I bought these two lights, and I feel like they could definitely help me out here. But definitely the next time I go to NAB, I'm bringing cash money and I'm buying a lot more stuff. I'm actually going to be carrying less. I carried this messenger bag. This is actually a bag I bought from Tom Buck. He had this buck off thing that he does randomly where he sells a bunch of his equipment for $1 a buck. I think it's called the buck off or the buck sale. I don't remember what it was called. He did it a couple of times, and I bought that bag for $1. And I think I bought something else, another bag or something else. And I carry that messenger bag at NAB, and I like it because it fits my laptop perfectly. It fits my camera and stuff. But after walking around for a couple of days, I'm telling you, I need a backpack, like a real backpack, something to go on both sides because my shoulder was killing me. I had no idea how bad that thing was killing me. So definitely going to be carrying less. I feel like I should definitely invest in a Osmo Pocket 3 simply because I could just walk around and have the camera on my hands and just, you could take pictures with it. It's pretty simple. Yeah, backpack all the way. I was like more so like, okay, let me just fit my laptop in here and I could put my camera in there. But it just became a thing where it's just like all day I'm just carrying that. It was tough. I almost bought a $100 backpack at NAB because I'm like, I need to just fit everything in here. But I was like, I'm on day 2. I'm already here. There's no need to spend $100 something on a backpack right now. And then I'll have to like still carry my laptop bag because that I have to go to the hotel that I'm going to spend money. And like, that was the thing. Like, I tried to figure out, I'm going to go to the Airbnb super early in the morning, right? Leave there around like 9 o'clock. The thing about the exhibition pass, Kim, is that it's free, but you are not allowed to enter the conference until 10 a.m. So even though it starts at 9, so I got there at 9 on day one, super excited. And then the kind black lady at the entrance, baby, you got an exhibition pass. You got to wait till 10. And I'm like, oh, shoot. So then all these other big YouTubers are walking in, and I'm like, oh, I guess they have the floor for an hour or so to themselves, so they can like film. So that's why when I go to YouTube, like, why is it not packed? Oh, because they have an hour to just walk around and then just roam. And yeah, I'm definitely bringing a small camera. Was it hosted at a hotel or convention center? So here's the thing. Like, people tell you, I'm going to tell you straight. It is massive because, so I went to, there's a north and south. So there's the north side. There's the north side. That's the side that I started on. When I left the Airbnb the first day, the north side, it is massive. You have no idea. It's huge. So then I remember there is another side. There's a south side. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I could just like walk to the south side after I feel like I've explored. So day one, I explored all of the north side. And I told myself on day two, I'll do the south side. What I should have done was explore a little bit of the north side on day one and went to the south side on day two, on the same day, and then just keep going back and forth. They're far. It's like a 10-minute walk to just each side. So then day one and two, I'm exploring north and south, and I overhear somebody say, "Yeah, man, you got to check out I got an email from a black-owned podcast production company. I forget, what did they do? They create websites for you for your podcast." And I got a message from them on Thread, just like, "Hey, check us out on the West Side." And I was like, "The West Side? Is this a freaking joke? What do you mean the West Side?" So apparently there's a West Side, a South Side, and a North Side. People don't realize how big Vegas is and how much walking you have to do. I stayed at the MGM Grand for an event, and that hotel, it's massive. So it's a convention center. You go to the north side and you're like walking forever, and then you leave to go to the south side and you're walking forever to it, and you walk around forever in there. And then you hear there's another convention. There's a west side. So I walked to the west side. So you have to go to the south side to get to the west side. And it was far. It was far. I walked in there to meet this brand. I forget their name. And I walked around. I was like, I missed a lot. There's so much going on in here. Like, it was so much. And I'm happy I went there because I sat down for the only, actually two key, what do you call that, talks. They were talking about radio emerging into podcasts, which is pretty cool because I love radio. That's where I kind of fell in love into podcasting, like in the early 2000s, because of just radio personalities and stuff like that. So it was cool. And it was on the west side. And I was like, Jesus Christ, there's no way you could explore. There's no way, Sam Cooke is going to be there and he's going to be at the convention. There's no way you'll see him. Gerald Undone was at the convention. I didn't see him. Maddie Hapoya, pretty big YouTubers were there. I didn't see them at all. I only saw Tom Buck on day one, and that was it. And I didn't see him ever again until the B&H party. That's how big the place is. Like, you can, yeah, I'll be there. Tell me where and what time. Because if Kim, if you go there, trust me, I'll probably see you at the entrance, and then we'll have to like make a plan. Where else are we gonna go afterwards? Because it's massive. There's no way to even like keep in touch. Like Monday, I was listening to a podcast. I put my earpods in. My phone is in my pocket. My phone cannot connect to my headphones. because there's that many people, that many devices just disrupting. Right? Give me a landmark or something. Sign it. It's that massive. Like it's. I'm not even kidding. Like it's crazy. Like I could even listen to music. So I was like, okay, let me just listen to some music because I think day 2, I was like, all right, I kind of got the hang of things. Let me turn on some soundtrack. Let me listen to some Kanye, and I'll just listen to some Kanye, some background music. I couldn't do that because my phone was in my pocket. It was too far. Like it was that bad. Oh, those convention centers are notorious for awful cell phone reception. So you gotta have, yeah, it was bad. My wife would call every now and then, so I'll have to like step out the convention, or for me to have a conversation with her, I would have my ear pods in. I just bought the new Beats, and I'll have my phone close to my ear, so that way it will keep a stable connection. So me and my wife were on the phone for like maybe like an hour or so just talking, and I was like, babe, I gotta put my phone down. Oh yeah, just put your earpods in. Like they are in. It's just that if it's in my pocket, it's too far. I can't hear you, so I gotta call you back when I get to the Airbnb. It was bad. It was really bad. Definitely, I'm going with the game plan next year. Next year, I'm gonna be collaborating with some creators that I know that are going. Hey, let's plan. Let's do a video. Let's meet here, or like, hey, enjoy whatever you came to see, hang out, whatever. And then when you have time, let's film a video. Let's do a podcast. Let's do a quick interview. Like next year, I'm bringing a lot less equipment. A lot less equipment. This year, I brought so much stuff. I brought microphones. I brought 2 cameras just in case. Next year, I'm bringing just 1 camera. Uh, Bringing my laptop for sure, but I'm definitely getting a backpack because, baby, my back was killing me. I had that messenger bag that worked greatly. It worked amazingly, but yeah, it was tough. It was really tough. Definitely next year, um, bringing a lot less equipment. The idea for me was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the Airbnb, and every day I leave NAB, I'm gonna film a video, and I would bring my hotel setup, which is like a camera, a microphone arm to hold the camera, a microphone arm to hold the microphone, and a video light. I'm not doing that next year. Next year, I'm just keeping it light. I'm just probably getting an Osmo Pocket 3. Um, Pretty sure that you can find one at a decent price now, and a wireless microphone. I have the Rode Wireless Go 2s. Just probably like clamp one onto my neck or something super simple like that. Or the Osmo actually has wireless mics. One camera, yeah, the DJI mics. So one camera and wireless DJI mics. That's it. That's it. Probably bring my A7 IV with a 20 millimeter lens and like a selfie stick or something just to hold it, and that's it. Because man, I had 2 cameras, 2 lenses, no, 3 lenses, video light at the hotel, microphone arms. It was a lot because I was anticipating like I'm going to be filming myself talk, and I did. I filmed the first day. I did like a recap, but then subsequently the days after that, I was like, man, I'm tired. Like I don't have time to like edit somebody's video because my feet is killing me because I'm just hungry, and I just wanted to like go to the Airbnb, knock out. I think it was very exhausting, and I didn't want to admit it to myself that I was like, because I just wanted to enjoy as much as I can. Like, okay, I'm gonna go see these people. I'm gonna go see these people again. I'm gonna talk to these people. I want to figure out where the event is, where the party is. So I was wearing myself out, and I didn't realize it until the last night. Oh, actually, until when I had a layover in Chicago, and I'm walking around the hotel, and then it was like I got hit by a truck. I got like smacked by a truck. That's what it felt like. Yet also you have to bake in time to rest as well. I think it's really easy to go full throttle. Yeah, I I went full throttle on the first day. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest with you, I woke up every day at 8 o'clock. And no, the first day I woke up at 8 o'clock just to get there at 9 ish, wait for the opening, and then get told by the ladies that I have to wait till 10 because I have the exhibition pass. So day two, I woke up at 9:30 to get there at like 9:40, 9:50, and just like did that for the rest of the event. Just get there super early as much as I can. And so I'm getting there like at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m., and I'm leaving whenever the event is done, around like 5, 6. So I'm there for an entire day. And I'm not tired. Like well, I am tired. I just I'm not admitting it to myself. I was just there all freaking day. I gotta run. It was great. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by, L, and have a safe trip. But yeah, I was wearing myself out. It was tough. It was really tough, and I won't do that again. So next time I'm going, I don't think I'll probably stay for the entire event. Um, Bye, L. Oh, that was L, by the way. She has, that's her podcast, The Agreeable Gray Area. That's why I kept saying L. You're like, why are you saying L? So that's her podcast. But yeah, next year I'm not staying for the entire event. I'm probably starting the day 1, 2, probably be there for like 2 days and probably leave. Probably. I stay there for the entire week. And next year, I probably won't do that. Probably I'm going to stay there for like 1 or 2 days. Or I'll probably stay there for 3 days. 3 days and bounce. How many days was it? Let me see. NAB 2025. It was from April 5th through the 9th. So that's what, 4 days? So that's 5, 6, 8. So it's 5 days. So I did there for the entire 5 days. So I'll probably do 3 days next year. Yeah, I'll probably do 3 days next year. So it was April 20. Let's see here. So it's April 5th through the 9th. Yeah. So next year I'll probably do 3 or 4 days, and I'll probably bounce. Yeah, it's a week. It's a week, literally. That's what it felt like. So I got there Sunday. So no, I got there Saturday. I got there Saturday night. So I got there Saturday night, and Sunday I started all the way through Wednesday. It was an event, to say the least. So I got there Saturday night. So I couldn't really do anything because I got there Saturday. So I was just at the Airbnb chilling, waiting for Sunday morning. And then I was there from all the days. So Sunday to Wednesday, I was there. It was tough. Yeah, that's a lot. I'd probably do 3 days. Yeah, so I think next year I'm doing 3 days. And I think that's what probably got me sick, because I was nonstop. 'Cause obviously I'm excited. Obviously I want to meet the brands. But I'm telling you one thing, the last 2 days, I was over it. I was like, all right, seeing the same thing, walking by. Like I was entering the same raffles over and over again, not winning anything. I ended up winning a couple of things, nothing crazy. I won like a tumbler cup. I got a couple shirts. Uh, I was like, all right, this is cool. I didn't win anything substantial, but yeah, it was fun. But for next year, for my wife's sanity, and for me, I'm definitely only doing like 3 days max. Like I did the whole thing where I'm staying the whole duration of the event. Great, but I'm not burning as much days as I did. Like I did it. I seen it all before. It's great. Definitely highly recommend. I highly don't recommend people do that because I was just like, man, I just want to experience it all, the whole event, start to finish. And I did, and it was a lot. Definitely, definitely a tough thing to do. But speaking of tough thing to do, I definitely gotta bounce because it is 5 o'clock and I've been here for an hour 30. Yeah, I would do like 5 hours a day, then leave, go explore, eat. Yeah, like I didn't do none of that. And I feel like because I was alone, that's the main reason why. Sorry to keep you. No, you're not keeping me at all. Not at all. It's been fun. Hopefully, next year we'll be able to go to NAB. And tomorrow I'm going to be I'm going to be doing this thing in Miami where I'm going to be talking from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. teaching people about podcast production, live streaming. But yeah, thank you so much, Kim, for always being here, being kind, and hanging out. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.